Hello, my name is Generica Dobbins. I go by Jen to friends and family. And this is my second video for my Diary of a Stay-at-Home Mom vlog. And I decided to pick back up with it because I realized that it's important that I do this for me outside of anything else. So that's why I'm back. And today I'm going to be talking about like finding purpose in the fact that you are at home, trying to figure out, what in this season is God trying to teach you concerning yourself. Because so many times we can think that staying at home is about our kids and it's about our husband or it's about saving money or that the job market is just like kind of like really not good right now. We can find so many reasons as to why, we are at home. And those factors play in. So, of course, I'm home because daycare is like crazy expensive and we couldn't afford to pay for, our two daughters to be in daycare while we both worked. And I really kind of didn't know what I wanted to do. I just knew that I wanted to give it a try to stay at home, cook for my husband and my son at the time, and, clean and do laundry and all that stuff. So I wanted to see like what that was like, to actually do that for a family, my man and my son. And so, my family, of course, grew, and I have two daughters now as well, in addition to my son. And so as we expanded, things for me got a little bit more complicated because there were problems, there were issues. And I thought the issue was, yeah, my husband works too much. He's crazy. He works these crazy jobs and he's gone a lot away from me and from the kids. But mainly, what do we have? When it comes down to a husband and a wife, what do we have? And marriage isn't supposed to be just like this. I'm home. He comes home. He can tell me about his job and he got all this fun stuff to talk about. And some stuff was not so fun. And then I discussed with him something that I feel was exciting about the kids or not. But most of the time I was kind of like in a very snobby mood as if, my world was just very sucky. And I felt like it was. It felt miserable to me because I didn't have purpose at all. I was just like, I'm home, and that was it for me. But it can't be like that for me or for any of you who stay at home. It can't just be your home and you think that you're benefiting yourself or even your family just because you're home. You can't just be home. What are you doing while you're at home? And you can't be on the phone all the time while you're at home talking about nothing. And I shared that in my first video, but I can go in a little bit more because I'm at home and I can, talk now. But you can't be prying into other people's business. You can't be trying to find something just to do, just to be saying that you're doing something. You can't go and try to just find these unfulfilling friendships that you psych yourself up to think is fulfilling you. Excuse me. You can't, go and try to look for at-home jobs to even make yourself feel like you're being fulfilled. You have to really tap into a place, and I'm not knocking those things. Friends are good, and even if you can find a good stay-at-home job that you can manage, that's good. I'm just saying, my whole thing is don't just be finding stuff to do just to be doing it. And I'm speaking from experience. I've done that. I've searched and I've looked all over for the best stay-at-home job and the best, type of friendships to have. And none of those things worked for me. I never found that ideal stay-at-home job. I found some that were suitable, but they never worked out. I found, people that I could talk to, but it was like, it's still not what I thought it should be. And I'm grateful that God didn't allow it to be what I wanted it to be for me at that time, because who knows, maybe I wouldn't be here right now talking about, these things, my experiences and sharing these things and getting healing and just kind of like getting it out there. Because maybe there are some people that are out there just like me that wants to hear somebody that's in the same position and seeing what is it that you did that was different. And so, again, I'm not a guru and I haven't figured it all out yet. I'm still in the period of like trying to figure this thing out. And I'm not trying to figure it out on my own anymore. I'm not trying to just do things just to compensate for the fact that I'm lonely and alone because two kids are gone and the husband is away. And now he's on the road driving truck. And so I have to pick up something. And that's what I thought. Let me just get this something because now it's just me and my 3-year-old daughter at home. So I have to do something, And so that's something was a particular job that I went and worked on for one day. And it was horrible for me because I knew that I just couldn't get up every day and go to that job because it was just that for me, a job. And, I felt like I needed something to do, something to fill in the gap, the fact that he's not here, and also to get a little bit of change in my pocket. But it's like, I need something fulfilling, something that makes me feel like, I can get up out of the bed every day and be excited about doing it. Everybody don't get that opportunity in life. And it's not because they're not granted the opportunity. It's because they're too scared